Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. This shit feel like Botox. Like I can't can barely move my lips.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Only gone for a year, only know like one.
I should have started at the lips first to get this off. How y'all doing? Whew. I'm just glad it doesn't hurt too bad putting this off. Okay. Alright, you're getting somewhere. It's like a huge puzzle. Okay. Alright. So, sorry for the delay. The holidays are usually a really busy time, but it's not an excuse because people do vlogmas and everything with no issues. So, I'm praying in the new year that this little procrastination spirit is off of me. But it's neither here nor there. I'm gonna do the episode after I take this off. And I'm kind of mad how they did my girl, so I've been prolonging this. Still no excuse. Y'all know how I feel about Quad. That's my baby. The underdog. They always hating on the underdog. It was hating on her when she got her crib and shit. So it was, I knew it was a wrap then. And that was way last year with a Neela. So I'm gonna finish it for the sake of me reviewing it. But I don't know if I'm gonna watch next year because I don't like the what was it, ostracizing? I might have said that word wrong. But I don't like the how they feel when there's one person has a huge problem with somebody, i.e. Toya. Everybody else just jumps on the bandwagon and like, oh yeah, I don't have an emotional connection to you. Get out of my face, like goodbye. I don't like that. That's not cool. Like y'all just jumped on the bandwagon. Y'all didn't have no real issue with Quiet. The only one that did was Toya. Everybody else, oh, you weren't picking up the phone and calling us like a phone don't work both ways. Or you know, when you were going through your divorce, you didn't talk to any of us. Okay, y'all are the same ones that said the divorce was her problem. I mean, divorce was her fault. Her husband divorced her because she didn't give him no baby. Like, why the hell would y'all say that to a woman? Like, and then somebody's supposed to be your friend. When it comes to divorce, I ain't blaming nobody for it. Like, the two separate, they separate. It's just is what it is. And then they had a lot of allegations as far as like being physical with each other and stuff. So you should be congratulating the girl for getting out of a toxic situation. Instead, y'all like, oh, you ain't married to medicine, you don't need to be up here. I mean, granted, she is the only single one, but come on now. She started this shit with y'all. It's crazy. But yeah, I did the same thing to Mariah, so I guess it was Quad's turn. I honestly feel like anybody that y'all are intimidated by, y'all find a way to get rid of them. And that's so low. But you know what? Favor ain't fair. That's all I'm gonna say. And then this morning, you know, you roll over and check social media. We all had that bad habit. Dr. Jackie made it to the shade room, saying some crazy things. Now, the first thing I saw was her apology, which wasn't really an apology. It was very triggering because that's how my ex used to talk to me. Like, oh, you always taking things wrong. You took it out of context. So everybody took what she said out of context. Now, I'll include a clip of what was said, but that woman said black women be crying wolf when they go to the hospital when they're pregnant.
Sometimes, as African American women, we're a bit more dramatic, in that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy.
That ain't me, boo. I don't know what you talking about, but go ahead.
I didn't say you. I just said as African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem. Sometimes.
So that leads to them not being cared for properly because we cry wolf. Now, first of all, the hospital is not a free visit for anybody, not even the military. They still swiping their motherfucking insurance. So why would I go to the hospital to play around? That's number one. Two, I hate when y'all group a bunch of people together and form a solid opinion, because it ain't facts. Y'all form a solid opinion and then you make it for everybody. Oh, black women. Hold now, hold on. Is it all of us? Or is it some of us? Y'all gotta be careful with those words. When you say all, that's when all of us gonna come for your ass. Because I don't go to the hospital to play. Black people don't even like going to the hospital. In the same breath, you'll say that. Oh, we don't go get checked out enough. And so if that's the case, why would you say that we go and cry wolf if we don't even like going? So all the people in my family, let me not say all, but most of the people I know, they ain't going to the hospital unless something's wrong. That's facts right there. Because we don't like sitting in there all damn day. At night. My mama used to have this running joke that every time she took us to the children's hospital when we were kids, by the time we were seen, we were feeling better. It's because of that long ass wait. So, if you factor all of that in, you honestly think we're going to the hospital playing games? Like, what? So, yeah. Dr. Jackie, telling people we took stuff out of context when it's exactly what you said, it's crazy. So, we'll see what's up with that. But, for those of you who may be wondering what clay mass this is, it is by Freeman Clearing Peel Off Clay Mask. It is sweet tea and lemon. And it peels off fairly easily. It's just a little annoying.
Junior watching, I be on my Junior watching, I be on my Tell him this, did he miss? Junior watching, I be on my I can't really see where did I miss. Junior watching, I be on my Junior watching, I be on my Tell him this, did he miss? Junior watching, I be on my
So we pick back up at the winery at the dinner table, and it's an ambush. It's an ambush. They tell me they want Quad to take accountability, but it's an ambush. Like, y'all got 7 people telling her what she should do differently and how she needs to go moving forward. That's not a discussion. That's an intervention. Y'all think she need an intervention? They pissing me off. They pissing me off. They pissing me off. But I'm going to keep watching it. I'm going to keep... I'm holding on. But I'm holding strong. But I really want to leave these bitches right here where they at. On pause. I really want to leave their asses on pause. But I started something, so I need to finish it. So Heavenly opening her big mouth and telling Phaedra what Quad said about her had nothing to do with the discussion. So once again, Letitia even said, y'all might as well put an apple in Quad mouth and stick it in the middle of the table because this is a roasting session. That's all they did. They brought it there, talk shit, say you need to change, and dinner's adjourned. Like, what? I did not have to come all the way to Napa Valley, California for a friendship intervention. I could have stayed my ass home. Ugh. I am so annoyed. I am so annoyed. I am so annoyed because it would have been hard for me to sit there at that table and not feed everybody they ass on a platter. Because everybody has done something in this group. It's not just Quad. It's not just Toya. Everybody has done something. Maybe not Dr. Jackie, but Dr. Jackie is very dismissive. Dr. Jackie brings up Sister Circle. Okay, let me back it up. Cool, they pissing me off. So I'm all over the place. Okay? Now, we go back to Toya's room and they're all in there and they're talking, whatever. And Dr. Jackie says, I have felt the distance since she joined Sister Circle. So, because she's on a television show and she's thanking the ladies that she literally sees every single day when they're taping, the same way as y'all, but they don't get on her like y'all do. They don't nitpick like y'all do. So she's thanking them, and you talking about something you felt some type of way. Are y'all the only group of friends that she can have? That sounds very possessive. Very suspicious. Very suspicious. I'm a press play so I can listen to the bullshit, but it is really hard for me to get through this episode, and I feel like this gonna be a short video because I ain't gonna have much to say because all they doing is talking about Quad per usual. So this should have just been Married to Medicine recap, all about Quad. But let's just get back to it. These women are most flip-flopping ass women. So y'all will get at that table and give Quad a friendship intervention. Then to get up to the room talking about some, oh, I don't have no problem with her. I could be cordial. That ain't what the fuck you were saying at the damn table. But y'all gonna vote her off the island. That is, man, y'all some old ass followers. And I really don't want to keep reviewing this damn show because I don't even want to watch it. But I started something and my mama taught me what I started I need to finish. That's the only reason I'm gonna finish it. But this shit pissing me off because I don't like that shit. They too old to be acting like this, especially Heavenly. Girl, you like to control people in the narrative. Go back to controlling your husband because you can't control your child. That's why she went to the school she wanted to go to and not the one you wanted to go to. Yeah. Now y'all want to try to control Quad as y'all friend. Like, and then gonna bring up some shit from 3 years ago because of what she said at her event about a group of ladies that she's close to. Y'all are not the only people that she know. But you know what? I'm a press play, but it's pissed me off so much I can't even get through the first 10 minutes of this bullshit. I'm just be real with y'all. I won't even cussing at y'all like this on the last review, but they done pissed me off. So they called Quad in the middle of the night to come back to the room so they can ask her to leave. Y'all should. Why did y'all tell her she could come if y'all was just gonna tell her to leave halfway through the trip? That's dumb. And I wish Quad wouldn't have went. Cause y'all not gonna play in my face. 1:32 in the morning. I voted her off the damn show. Going forward, when I watch these damn episodes, please leave Quad name out y'all mouth. Please. Cause y'all done made the season about her just for y'all to say, oh, we don't want you around no more. Okay, well, don't bring her up no more. Cause this giving Quad is the show. Now, I don't know how interesting the show gonna be after she offered it. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be reviewing it next year because I don't know if I'm gonna be watching it. But, you know, let's try to get through this bullshit. They did that in the first 15 minutes. I don't even want to watch the rest of the show. But, you know. So we picked back up with the ladies the next morning, and Heavenly's outside meditating. And Toya's on the phone with Eugene, and she's kind of giving him a little rundown of what happened. And he says, you know, he's not happy about the way it went down, but he's glad that the girls all had his wife back. I mean, that's a genuine answer. He ain't bad mouth or nothing. He didn't fully get into it like sometimes he has, so that's good. He stayed in a man's place. Dr. Jackie is getting ready to talk to the Vice President of the United States of America. So, I'm telling y'all, it is really hard to get through this episode. That's why it took so long for me to do this recap, but we're gonna get through it together. All right. I'm so glad they didn't release an episode this Sunday, which was Christmas. No, this Monday was Christmas, so they didn't release an episode on Sunday because of that. And I'm grateful because I'm just now finishing this one. Y'all, they got on my nerves so bad I had to take a couple of breaks, okay? Let's pick up with this dumb shit. And I bet you they gonna still have her name in their mouth. I'm stressed out, y'all, right? So I already have a pre-drink ready. It got a little bit. I just put the ice in here. That's why it looks like a lot. But it was about this much in here. So I'm just going to top it off with a little bit more Jack and a little bit more Coke before we get into the second half of this video. I am 21. Actually, I'm 32, but y'all know what I mean. And I ain't show it, so I did a good job. Oh, y'all hear the fizzle. I don't even usually drink Coke, but Jack is the drink we have here, so it only made sense to get some Coke. Besides, it's the honey Jack, so it wouldn't have tasted good with anything else. Now it tastes like a little root beer. Oh, it's a little sweeter. So. Let's get this bullshit started. Latoya is debriefing Dr. Alicia and Letitia about what has happened with Quad, that they asked her to leave. And I guess she had to tell them in case they was looking for her. But I don't even know why I stopped to say that to y'all, because I really don't have an opinion on that, because I'm just so irritated. So let's just finish. Okay, so Dr. Jackie stayed behind because, you know, she had a Zoom call with the vice president. To be honest with you, the vice president don't even look like she looking at us. She look like she reading something off a piece of paper. Every now and then she do one of these. Now, it could be a nervous thing, because I know when I'm talking, I happen to look off and do all of that and that and that. And I was actually being interviewed one time, and it was like, look right here. Look straight at the camera. Now, that could be it too. But something tells me that it's more to it. Because you are in a very difficult spot to be nervous. You the second in charge of the entire country. Anywho, it's a great conversation. Talking about, like I said, the Black mortality rate amongst moms during delivery. Yeah. If you want to know more about what they discussed, it's 1-800-TLC-MAMA. And they also have some resources and stuff for you too, for those that are expecting. All right. That's the end of her little segment. So the situation happened last night. We know, right? At like 4 o'clock in the morning. All right. The women have now reached one of the vineyards. Toya has a business meeting, so the rest of the ladies will be sitting it out, of course. They're going to explore. They're going to get a little drinky drink, whatever have you. All that, okay? Once again, they're discussing quad. Why y'all can't leave quadrilateral alone? You done booted it out already. So what's the discussion? What's the discussion? Y'all know the girl from Memphis. Leave her alone. I don't know what's wrong with her. So why you keep trying to get Simone to drink this red wine, honey? Simone don't want that. Recognize who your friends are, okay? She is a liquor drinker, okay? So is Heavenly. Well, Heavenly is a liquor drinker, okay? I had to change the way I pronounced those words when it came to Heavenly, because at one point in time, Heavenly was carrying around a coffee mug with Hennessy in it. I'm going to tell you what I know. They done showed it on the show. Now Simone is denying the red wine. She don't want it. And we already done seen Tisha throwing it back on the whole trip. The dog. The crown. Like, Tisha said, before I deal with these old catty ass bitches, I need to be a little lit. Don't mess around, they're gonna give you a title, girl. On Real Housewives of Potomac, they be watching how much you drink, honey. Just ready to throw that A word at you. So just chill out. I know how they do. You might have to do it in the bathroom, though, when the cameras can't go. So as Toya goes into her meeting, she selects Phaedra to go with her and be another spokesperson for the group. Toya, if this is your business meeting, why do you need a girlfriend to go with you and actually speak? Hey. And she was like, who wouldn't want a lawyer beside them? Is she hired for this business meeting? Like, okay. Because she was Quad's friend. I just feel like, y'all see where I'm going with it, right? Like, they be quick to pick up somebody else's friend and take them in when they want to get rid of that friend. They did the same thing to Mariah. That is... I said Toya was growing. I'm still waiting to see. The teacher said, I know some of y'all do not drink wine. So I got brown and I got white. See, Letitia know her people. And she ain't even been around them that long. But she also wants somebody else to drink with her. You know, you don't like drinking alone. Who wants to drink alone? And she want to have some real fun. Because she is 15, maybe 20 years younger than a lot of those women. So, yeah, she want to turn up and have fun. Even in the boring-ass vineyards. She's like, throw it back. Phaedra just gave her an amazing idea, like, tasting toast with Toya. Are you gonna pay Phaedra for that idea? Because you know what happened when her and Kenya had the same idea for that workout video.
Hey, what's going on?
Everyone take one big step back. Now take a step to your right.
When it comes to business with Kenya and I, there is no competition. Have you seen that booty?
All right, guys, let's start. Get everything cleared.
A couple of these, just
Down on the mat so we can get a camera test, please. The body looks flawless.
Oh, you're so silly.
No.
Everybody looks good.
Yes, but you're Kenya more.
So Howard, I think what I'll do is I'll start off on my knees for the introduction.
yeah.
Do we need last looks?
Can you do a quick power
Last
on
looks
that?
on makeup and hair, please.
Production is second nature to me. I have an eye of a producer, a director, a writer, and talent. So for me, and this is where I thrive.
You got ugly, so just be fair, Toya. So all the husbands are meeting up to have a little fellas day out away from the kids and stuff like that. So this should be interesting because Dr. Gregory usually doesn't know what to say out his mouth or how to behave when there's liquor involved. So we'll see. And looks like we're gonna meet a little bit of Dr. Alicia's husband. I think he might be a doctor as well. One of them is a dentist. Look, she don't really talk that much, so we'll see if they gonna give something this episode, because they're a few episodes in and I ain't heard her mutter a word, okay, other than hey. So I'm just trying to see if she or her husband is gonna give this episode so we can at least know who she is. Okay, I need to know why Curtis is always available to show up with the guys, but when it's time to do couple shit, he ain't never there with Dr. Jackie. What's going on? Are y'all hiding something from us? Are y'all secretly separated or something? And just doing this for the show? Allegedly? I don't know. But this is like the third scene that he done been out with these guys and ain't been with you. Mind my business. Dr. Alicia's husband decided to say this was his first time being with the kids alone. The oldest child is 5. You need to be giving your wife breaks more often. 2 kids, 5 and under. And this your first time being alone with them? I don't have children, but for my future children and my future husband, yes, I may do majority of the work, but it may be time when I need to step out with my sister and give me a little something to drink. Please don't fight me on it and just be there with your kids. Because one time in 5 years is outrageous. Okay? Either neither one of y'all don't go nowhere, or you always leaving her with them. I got my eye on you. All 4 of them. So the men are together and they're discussing what's going on the ladies' trip. And they bring up Quad once again. But the men are still staying neutral, which I enjoy. Pretty much saying that, you know, they wish everybody would have been able to kind of get on one page with Quad versus, you know, just terminating the friendship, you know. So I appreciate that from a male's perspective. And also with men, they don't stay mad at each other for long. They can have like little serious or even little stupid quarrels with each other and be back friends in under 2 days. Women, we take months, sometimes years for the stupidest shit. And I know a great part of it is because we're very emotional. But I'm glad it's showing the women that this shit is small. Y'all could have fixed this. But at the same time, I'm not going to fight you on it. If you don't want to be friends with that lady, at least it'll be peace in the Middle East. It is what it is. Curtis asked, was SweetTea going to have a relationship with Quad? Do your wife got a relationship with your ex? Don't ask that stupid ass question. And hopefully she don't. I mean, it's just weird. It's just weird. Why would we? They don't have no kids to co-parent with each other over. It's just him, her, and her. They don't need to be cool. They could be cordial if they see each other out. But as far as like having a relationship, why, Curtis? See, that's the little cheater spirit. Cheater punky eater because he was cheating on Jackie. The fuck? So after Toya's meeting, they're all meeting up and having dinner, lunch, whatever. They're all meeting up and eating together. So we'll see what happens on a little preview before the commercials. It looked like Dr. Alicia, I told you I was waiting on her to talk, or as y'all would say, do her bit one. But as soon as she started talking, she started running her mouth and telling her business that's going on in her house. You can't do that with these women. You can't do that. And they're all about taking care of their husbands and like making sure their husbands are good. So if you speak on anything that's against that, they already ready to chew you up and spit you out the same way they did with Quad. When Quad went through her stuff with Dr. Gregory, they was getting on Quad about what she was doing wrong in the marriage and weren't willing to look at the bigger picture or what the husband might have been doing, because they're that Stepford wife. They all have that Stepford wife persona, like, let me take care of home, take care of the kids, take care of her. Don't matter what type of job he doing, if they the doctors or whatever, they still making sure they take care of their husbands. So we'll see. But the fact that her husband ain't been alone with their kids number one time in 5 years, I don't know what she gonna say, but I'm low-key on her side. Because why you ain't taking care of the kids? Why I can't get a break? What's wrong with your hands? You perfectly able. You smart as hell. You a doctor. So that means they should be the safest in your hands. You know how to make sure they stay alive. That's 90% of the job. The 10% is feeding, clothing, bathing, nurturing. About 2% each. The other 90% is making sure they stay alive. And you got that because you're a doctor. So why you can't be at home with the kids? Strange behavior. So they call themselves having girls talking. Once again, I told y'all they are all about their husband's child. They talking about their marriages and where they might have made some mistakes and how the younger marriages, so the ones that haven't been married that long, can learn and benefit from their mistakes. And Heavenly is the first to say, I haven't always said the right things. No shit, Sherlock. You don't know what to say out your mouth. Your husband seems to be the only person that you kind of respect that with. You watch your mouth with him. Everybody else, you don't watch shit. You blind to the bullshit when it comes to everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, it's petty.
I think these younger marriages can actually benefit from. So use our mistakes. For me, sometimes I've said some things that I shouldn't have said. No, Sherlock. Words you can apologize.
But you can't take them back.
But
y'all see Phaedra said the same shit I said. Dr. Alicia. So she's Nigerian. So she say No, I think her husband's Nigerian. Told y'all I'm still getting to know them. Either way, one of them's Nigerian, and they are used to, well, I think it's the husband. They're used to it being helpers, drivers, cookers, and all of that. So basically not doing anything. But she did go on to say, I'm used to being independent. So I'm the neck, he's the head. You can't turn without the neck. So he secures the future and take care of the household, aka the bills, primarily, and she does everything else. But then she proceeded to say, so when things need fixing, I grab the hammer, the screwdriver, and all of that and get to work, and I'll tell him, you're not a man. You should see these ladies' faces. I just told y'all how these ladies are. They're very traditional. So I know they finna chew her up. I know they finna tell her that she was wrong and this and that. I know it. I just know it. Considering one time Curtis had pulled somebody down on his lap before. I think it was Toya.
Toya.
My mom made it back to my Toya.
And what Toya husband do?
They was just looking.
Oh, hell no.
Like, she brought it up later on, I think, to Jackie, so that Jackie can address her husband.
What's wrong with your husband? You just like she get grabbed by another man? Yeah.
And I mean, she was walking past with pajamas on, and he literally sat her on his lap like this. My brother ain't playing that shit.
That's hilarious.
Well, guys.
She got a little fat husband on.
Mm-hmm. And Quad called him Eugenia. But if you let a man grab your wife in front of you, it's giving a little bit of your time.
Ain't no talking. Ain't nothing that you can say to make that situation. I would have just, we just would have been fighting.
Ooh, did you at least pinch the bitch? Well, guys, this is the end of this recap. It went off with them just talking at the table about relationships and stuff like that. I'll still be doing the recaps for this season. I just hope they leave Quad name out their mouth. Y'all done got rid of her, so don't talk no more about her. Now, me and my brother was just saying that we feel like Phaedra was Quad's replacement this entire time. She came in as Quad's friend, and now she out, but she in. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. Until next time, happy holidays to you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Junior watching, I've been your man.